Hey yo, it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. You know, one of the things about good players that's extremely frustrating is sometimes you think you've got them, they've gone to a flank, it starts to collapse, and somehow they slip away. And the next thing you know, they're causing all kinds of havoc because you left that guy into the game. We're going to call this one get in and get out. We're going to talk about getting into a flank, getting out when it's falling, getting back to a position where you can support and continue to fight. I'm in my T-49 Tier 9 American Light Tank, and we are in a 3-5-7 game on Ensk. And I'm going to head up to this bush right here, which is actually a pretty good spotting bush initially, strangely enough, on a map that's not known much for spotting, especially in the middle of the town right here. The other side doesn't really have the same kind of bush. There is one down there you can get into, but it's a little more exposed. What I'm doing here is trying to find out who's going over to the field, because that's where I intend to go. I'm also watching how many of my guys go over there, and there's not too many. So I've got a Udes, a Batchat, a TVP, and a T-44. And that seems like something I can at least do something with. I've got a couple lights there. There's an Artie. The Panther 2 is getting wrecked in the middle because he is spotted. So I'm going to come over here. I'm a scout. It's a little harder to see me. Let's see if we can find this Batchat that's causing issues here, the 12T. You'll notice that quite a few more tanks have gone into the field, though. Several of their higher tier mediums, a bunch of scouts. I'll put a couple shots into that guy. I end up getting spotted. Now it's time to move. I can see my 1390 and my Batchat are dealing with a YOLO T-54 lightweight. So this is the get in part. I'm going to come over here. This is an opportunity on an overextended guy to put some damage into him, take him out, and see what we can do. End up killing him, and then I find the object 140. Now I did not actually notice him go across because I was busy messing around with the Batchat. You may have saw it on the mini map, so that's one of those things you should do as far as a cross check goes. But you can tell that they are heavily overloaded here as compared to what we brought. And once I noticed that 140, who by the way hits me, I realize right now it is time to get out of here. So now I'm trying to figure out how to do that, bumping into the 1390, and I've got guys coming up. Looks like they're Artie or something with HE just takes down that building. And that was a good move on their part because they're able to then shoot me and I can't quite get away. I'm just going to take a shot on the run and get a crit hit, no damage on the T-44. So I keep on trucking, and this is the get out part. So I got in and I got out. There was no reason to sit there and die in place. End up shooting here and don't get anything, and I'll keep on moving. 140 actually sees me, and he's going to get another shot on me right through all that stuff. Unfortunate. So now I'm really hurting. I'm a 2-shot to most of the mediums out there, a 1-shot to any of the heavies that may be still around. Chasing my Artie. Not much I can do. I'll shoot. I go into his turret, unfortunately, right there. And he's going to see me again, which I knew he would. So I don't even stay out there. I'll jump around this building right here. It's fairly even, and we have one in the town, but they are now threatening our cap. So there's the get out part. I got out. Now I'm going to hang around, right? I'm going to do my best to stay alive. They're going to make a bit of a mistake here jumping on cap. It's a little early for that, and we have a lot of tanks that can get back. The other thing about this map is it is a small map, and it's nothing for a large heavy to actually turn around and come back. Now they realize this, and they're going to jump in here with a bunch of guys. I actually end up missing the 12T, and they're kind of running back and forth. Do they get 2 on? Do they not? The 140 is staring me down right there. So I'm waiting for a couple of our tanks to move into position. The T-26 E5P is messing with them, and then I notice this Udes is coming at me. A guy's jumped off the cap. I'll take a shot on him. Now they got 2 back on the cap. So they're jumping on and jumping off has cost them an opportunity to maybe win right here. And now I'm going to use the hit points I've got left and the fact that I managed to live to get in there. Now the 50B rages in, so that's good. I realized he was probably going to reset the cap, come in behind this Udes, take a shot on him. 50B nukes the rest of them, and I'll come down here and I'll deal with this Udes, and he is done. So now it's basically just cleanup time. So get in, get out, and then use the remaining time that you have to be effective and support the team. We got the T-44 here. We'll come around behind because he's really busy looking at the guys that are in front of him. 1 shot, another shot. Get a little auto aim and take him down, and now I see the TVPs in the middle. Ideally, all of our guys would come back to cap, but they are dealing with some of their tanks alive down there. Get a shot on him. I'm going to auto aim now because he's just kind of sitting there for some inexplicable reason. Well, it's not inexplicable. He's worried about getting killed by those other 2, so I end up taking him out. And now I'm at 4 kills, and it's just cleanup time. I'm going to run around here to the Patton. One of the nice things about scouts is they're fast, especially these tier 9 scouts, plus their guns are decent, so chasing down the last hit points is something that these kind of tanks excel at. So I'm going to come around here. I think I bounced this first one off the Patton. Yeah, not really a good shot. And I realize he's probably going to hit me, so I'm just going to come in here and aim in, take that shot, and we take him down. So it ends up being five kills, about, I want to say 2,600 damage or something like that. Just a good example of, with a scout or a fast tank, getting over to a flank, looking for an opportunity, and then when things start going south, it's time to get out. So remember, get in, get out, preserve your tank, preserve your gun, and when you're at the end of the game like I am, it gives you an opportunity to gobble up a few more hit points and a few more kills. I hope this helped. If you like what you see, make sure you subscribe. Again, thanks for your support. We'll catch you later.